Greetings everyone, welcome to another session raising our dear Naga Lance. Naga Lance. Well, as you see, he's a bit beefier than before, if only a little bit, but I have faith that he'll be able to overcome. And that, and I'm still holding out for our entry to go on sale because I'm cheap. We're going to give this a go and see how he fares. He actually was able to handle D rank fairly well, so I actually have confidence that he'll do at least passably well and get us some good money from this. The battle will now begin. Makum. 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 I got nothing. I would say that's a really cool design, the way they give him the segmented eye like a dragonfly. Nice touch. He was big on HP, but he's actually kind of on the weak side and everything else. I think we'll be alright. Admittedly, we did something similar, but we actually bothered raising our actual, defenses too, so willing to bet that, wow, getting foolery at C rank, you're really not raising your monster well. Oof. See, HP kinda can be a defensive stat, but it's not as good. In my experience, low HP, high defense monsters tend to be tankier than high HP, low defense monsters, but admittedly that is anecdotal evidence. I don't know how the game calculates damage. But I'm still gonna go with what I believe. And boom goes the dynamite. Doing a little breakdance, I guess. Quarty. This I'm fairly certain that's how you're supposed to say that one. Some of these names I'm really just left at a loss. Suezos are really popular in the C rank. Really high speed. We're gonna have to be careful on this one. I think one solid hit will win it for us, but that in itself can be the problem. So I'm just going to press my face up against it and wait for it to burn its will all the way down. Suezos are good at stealing will, but if I stay close, I don't think it has too many options in that respect. Okay, let's go for it. Oh, that was glorious. The higher your will in relation to your enemies, the better your accuracy becomes. So playing conservatively in the opening seconds of the match is not necessarily a bad plan. Nice. A little bit of a gamble, but it ended up working out. So I'm really glad I got that high accuracy move, or higher accuracy move, when I did. This guy's probably going to be a tank, as gels are wont to be. An intelligence tank. Okay. I have no idea how you actually managed to raise this monster, but good on you for doing it. Yeah, I don't know what the lack of love for tanks in these games really ends up being. Maybe they played D&D and were forced to play the tank role in the party, and they just really wanted to play a bard or a wizard, and they were just super salty that they weren't able to act on it, and they're like, no dice, just gonna make the worst tanks from now on. Bit of a conspiracy theory, right? I don't think that's really how it went. And a lot of this was fixed. In Monster Rancher 2, that particular training no longer reduces skill, thank goodness, so tanks are a bit better off. I think it reduces intelligence instead. Or speed, one or the other. Ooh, can we do it? Oh, we did it! Very last second and a little bit of blind luck, but we actually turned it into a KO. Nicely done, Lance. Receive CD fragment as a prize. Very nice. That's a healthy cash influx right there. Lance is doing well for himself. We'll probably be able to clear B rank, clear into B rank at least. Now, the general game plan remains the same, however. I'm going to stay in the C rank, grind out some money. When he's a little bit older, a little more powerful, we'll bump up to B rank and see if we can't grind for whatever the foreseeable remainder of his life ends up being. He just fought, so I'm going to let him rest. So unless something really fascinating happens, we're just going to jump ahead. And I will see you guys in what's for you going to be a couple of seconds. As promised, it isn't long at all since I stopped the last recording. But now we're not only going to go into the Fly Pill Cup, which honestly just kind of makes bile rise to the back of my throat. We actually, right before I selected the tournament, we got a letter that Erantry is going to be cheaper. So we're going to take advantage of that when we're done here. Oh, hello again, Quarty. You just never get tired of being a punching bag, do you? Doesn't take too much imagination to figure out why Naga was cast as a villain in the anime, right? Yeah, almost at 400. I was hoping to get his power to break 400 before I got much further along, but hey, I want money. And selling the fly pill is like, I think, 1,000 or 1,500 gold easy. Oh, it got me all shook up. I don't think it has any other attacks at short range, so I think keeping close like that's actually pretty debilitating for its moveset. Okay. Perfect. If you're watching this and being a little like, hey, there's a lot of RNG in battle, yeah. I mean, that's just the way it goes. You can fortify your stats all you want, but, you know, if the RNG is not on your side, then, well, you're going to have a rough time of it regardless. Like I said in the other video, applied statistics is essentially just sorcery anyway. Ooh, this guy's pretty tough. We'll want to be careful. Probably want to go on the offensive for this one. Just really don't want to get hit by this guy. I kind of had to learn my lesson the hard way last time. Whoa. Oof. Ugh, Evil Bomb, you are the worst. The real evil here being that Evil Bomb is, like, on my list, and there's... Oh, geez, nothing I can do about it. I keep hitting the wrong button. I'm so used to the PlayStation controller. And in the PlayStation version, triangle was pushback, not... Well, on my controller it's A, but on, like, a Switch it would be B. Or on a PlayStation controller it would be X. Like, I'm hitting the wrong button and it just calls up the manual, and I'm like, I don't need that! I need to get this golem out of my grill before he splatters my Snek. Ah, that sounded way worse than I meant it to. Let's just pretend I didn't say that, okay? Yeah, being unable to really buffer defense the way I want to really causes liabilities against enemies with really similar stat spreads to my own. If you're at C rank and your monster is still low loyalty enough to, like, have foolery, you're just kind of asking for it. I think power-wise, Flick and Stub are the same. But it does have a small take-will property, so it's not a bad idea, especially for long, drawn-out bouts like this one. Ah, that was close. You had to get that one last little stab in there, and even then, Lance was just like, ha, no. Lance wins. We'll see Fly Pill. Oh, why does that sound so gross? There's no good way I can contextualize that. Like, even if you try to tell me, it's like, no, it's not, like, made of flies. I don't even know what it is. Let's have a look at the item. Hi. Hello, is this Citrus Next residence? Yes, it is. Hi, my name is Karn. I'm an explorer. I actually forgot he actually starts at C rank. I thought it was B. Planning to explore the North Salem area to observe Titus Temple is located there. I was wondering if you'd allow Lance to accompany me. What? The expedition was 4 weeks. Anything found is yours. How about it? Let me think. It may be dangerous, but you may find some unusual items. Should we go? No. 1, he's exhausted. 2, Lance, for all his many positive qualities, is about as dumb as the rocks that compose his body, so he would be a terrible expedition monster. Literally, the only benefit in letting him go would be to smash power-based obstacles out of the way, and just wasting time. Karn, I'm afraid we'll have to pass this time. I understand. Maybe next time. I'm sorry. Don't be. We'll see you. You may turn out to regret this, but there's always next time. I will not regret this. You go to Titus Temple primarily to get the magic mirror, and I'll get to that soon-ish. Yeah, the poll overwhelmingly went for a 100% unlock run. And while generally most of those are just expeditions or particular tournaments that you want to participate in, some of them are luck-based, and that's going to be the real nightmare. Oh, right, I wanted to look at the Fly Pill. Alta Vista item. Raises speed by 20, drops defense by 10. Nope. Looking at it is not making it better. Congratulations. Hit just Snek, you're promoted to 2nd rank, haven't you? Why, thank you. Good luck. What do you want to do? I want to sell this awful item and never, ever see it again. Like, ever. Under any circumstances. Superlative sense. I'll buy some items later. It's not really important right now. But now that he is well rested, it's time to take advantage of that sale. Hit your Snek, your monster is now level C and can train on any course. Power, intelligence, skill, defense, speed, and life. In later games, life ceases having its own course and gets raised up alongside all the other 5 stats. We're going to do defense, since that is a sore spot for us. It's a desert. He should thrive. He's 1, he's a Snek, and 2, he's made out of literal, actual stone. Like, his defense growths are good. That's not even the issue. It's just getting good training is so pivotal, and like we don't even get to see that till Monster Rancher Advance 2. Looks like he's taking to it quite naturally, so I'm not too worried. It's not like I have to get into 999 or anything, just I want to shore up his defenses. Lance found an interesting item. Sting Dust. Good job, Lance. Ooh, did a backflip. Learned and mastered a new technique. Alright, look at you go, buddy. Yeah, imagine he's tired after all that. He handled that like a pro. Oh, thank goodness. It's a really accurate and really strong attack, but that guts cost. That guts cost, though. I better have like an 80+ accuracy in that particular instance, or I'm just never using that attack. Lance as well. Let's get his defense above 250. It really does look like a statue, right? Apparently he also has a sense of humor, so I respect that. Official tournament at the end of the month. Hello. How are you, sir? Oh, is this an item sale? That'd be great. Item shop. That's what I was waiting for. Hello. What can I do for you? There's a sale going on. Yes, all prices are reduced. Take a look. What do you want to do? Well, there's 2 items I'm primarily going to get. And one, it's not that. I want taffy. And for now, I'm going to grab, let's say, 4 of those. I haven't upgraded my house yet, so I don't have too much space. Whoops. And I want mint leaf. Whoops. I literally can only get 1. Jeez. You know what? Let's sell those disc fragments. They're easy to get my hands on, and honestly, at this point, it's probably more worth it to just be rid of them. How much does Sting Dust sell for? That's kind of useful. I'll hold on to it for my next monster. But I am still going to buy 2 more mint leaves. These are general raising items, and you'll always want them. There's never going to be a point in the game where you don't want to have them. And the fact that I was able to get them on sale is all the better. He's coming together nicely. I probably could win the C rank and start grinding out the B. There is a lot of stuff in the B rank that is very exciting, especially this one and another cup sharing the same name that we'll want to do before this is all said and done. So if he seems well, I'm just going to rest. Because at this point, spoiling him is actually not that big a deal. Yeah, we're going to get his defense to the next level. Every increment of 50 is a level, and the game weighs level slightly more than it does the actual base numerical value of the stat, but it does matter. The actual value does matter, so there is a difference in a 950 and a 999 monster. Tomorrow's the day if I decide to go for that one. But I don't have to. The Trial Cup is really the thing I'm concerned with. And there are some tournaments coming up I could participate in, and no B rank, well, 1 B rank one. 2 B rank ones. I was totally wrong. Shut my stupid mouth. Let's do it now. And Lance is strong enough. He's got this. Besides, now that his defense is a little bit better, enemies like Goragon should not be as colossal a threat. Still be a threat. That's still a danger, because it's still lower than it should be, given that it's my defensive stat of choice, but Makum has decided to withdraw. I'm assuming Makum. That's how I'm saying it. Boran. That's how I'm guessing these names are said. If anyone wants to look up what the kanji were and tell me how to pronounce it phonetically, I'd be curious. Okay. Pretty much an all-rounder with a bend towards power, so it's not amazingly threatening, but I really shouldn't just go and underestimate him either. That's a 72? Wow, this guy really can't dodge. I'm astounded that I dodged that, to be perfectly honest. Let's let him wear himself out. You know what? Maybe we should try that new attack out. Give him a little push. Oh my gosh. What was... The fight's just over. I'm like, what just happened? He just did this weird snake bicycle kick, and the fight's just done. Don't even know what to say to that. Lance is way more acrobatic than I gave him credit for, and it just took him some weeks of sand sliding to figure out how to do that. That was cool, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, just... Wow, okay. High power, skill, and speed. No defense, though. I think I should just try to get up close and go for my accurate moves. I will be honest, that there is an innate trade-off between going tanky and going more dodgy. With dodging, you take no HP damage, but you get hit once and you kind of end up regretting it. And all it takes is a little bad RNG for it to happen. With a tank, they can kind of just wail on you all day, and yeah, Lance isn't even annoyed by the whole process. Tigers look really chunky in Monster Rancher 1 for some reason. It doesn't even really matter if they're on the slim side. The anime and I think Monster Rancher 2 going forward kind of trims them down a little. Okay, Gorgon was a real threat last time, and we need to assume that he still is. So that's how we're handling this. My power hasn't actually changed all that much, but my defense has. And I'm hoping that's all it takes for us to get through this in relatively one piece. Oh, jeez, if I had known that, I would have just... Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh well, it was cool. It's weird that he's getting foolery, but whatever. I'll take it. Of course, now my will is so low, I better just back off for now. It's funny to me that that's happening, but I really can't afford to get, like, cut in half. If this guy hits me, it's still gonna hurt. Oof. Well, I mean, it's better than it was. Like, that actually would have been a lot more devastating before. That one level took it down from, like, what, 50 to 30? That's still tremendous. Especially as he has more HP now, anyway. That was the guy I was actually really afraid of. Misha could be a problem. As I recall, she's a high-speed monster. I think this is, like, going to be the big... Gorgon and Misha are going to be the big threats for this tournament, I think. And if I can get past her, I think I'll just coast to the end and win. It's high, just not as high as I remember it being. I think we'll be okay. We'll just want to get up close. Wait for her to approach. Kicking a rock would probably hurt you more than the rock. I mean, good on you for using a wide variety of moves. I'm still gonna wait, though. Flame has way high accuracy than Scratch, and she keeps relying on it. Nope. She's aggressive. Ooh. If you see that flash effect, and I think the colored is just like big damage, but if you see like a flash and like a circle of like anime speed lines, that's when you know it's a critical hit. Those are normal hits, it's just that it's taking a lot of her HP in each hit. So, we got a little lucky there, but I'll take it. And, we've already proven that Intao and Quarty are not the biggest threats around. How does Quarty have a straight win record? Quarty gets destroyed every time someone thinks about, you know, the inevitability of death too hard while being near it. Maybe that's like the microcosm in its eye makes it susceptible to the thoughts of others. It's Schrodinger's dodge rate, right? Wobble, wobble, wobble. He just looks like that kind of just annoys him more than anything. Come on. Okay, a little bit longer, and we're going to go on the attack. Nice. That should pretty much seal it up for us, but I'm still going to go for the knockout. You couldn't dodge forever. Your speed's not that good. Intel. I mean, I beat you once, guy, and it wasn't even close, so... I'm not really sweating this one very much. I was more worried about Misha, and even she wasn't as big a threat as I thought she might be. It's really funny they gave this guy a really high intelligence stat, but it doesn't look like he has any intelligence moves. Like, the game devs just knew they were just messing with you at this point. No, go ahead. Get it out of your system, dude. Knock yourself out. No, have at it. I can wait. Let's do it. Oh, that's so cool. That's still only like half his health. This guy really is a brick wall. So cool, though. I love that move is just, like, ridiculous. This is like something out of Mortal Kombat. I love it. Oh! That move is amazing. I'm so glad I got it now. And that's a C rank quenched. And now we move on to the B rank. Getting to B rank with your first monster is pretty good. I wouldn't say bragging right good, but still, it's like a good thing to have accomplished, kind of thing. So yeah, no, I'm very happy with my results with raising Naga so far. This must be it. Please sign here, please. There you go. Thank you. Here you are. This is from Fimba. Hipster Snek, in recognition of your ability, you're promoted to R3. Notification that your level is up. You've done well so far, right? Today is Lance's 3rd birthday. Happy birthday, dear Lance. Do a good job. So he's pretty much fully grown. He's not really going to get much bigger than he is. Excellent. And that'll get us ready for the Trial Cup, which is something I've wanted to do and wasn't sure I'd get to with Lance, but looks like we're going to. Do a little strength training. I am going to save Scum in the event that anything goes catastrophically wrong. But you want to take advantage of the Trial Cups when you can, and there's 2 of them, and we're going to end up ultimately doing both of them. Go ahead and rest. And I'm just going to kind of have to hope that I can hit hard enough to make it that he has a fighting chance. And if I just, like, fail utterly and miserably, I always have the option of just coming back next time. Now, there's 2 Trial Cups, and I actually don't know which one's which. But, as I said, we're going to do them both eventually anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the battle. Hipster Snek, it's a dragon! He looks strong in person, too. Our Lance can do it. Hipster Snek, aren't you one of the top breeders? Why are you asking that? I don't understand. Like, I'm a B-rank rancher. You know this. I wouldn't say top. In most games, it said that B rank is where most careers as ranchers plateau. Okay, this guy has a very interesting stat spread. Probably want to get as close as possible to get away from those intelligence-based moves. Really don't feel like getting hit by those. Wow, foolery at this stage of the game, huh? That was his idea of a critical hit. That's funny. I actually think it's a really clever design, because he's part pixie, so they actually like have him with the extended wings like a beetle. I don't know, I just think bugs are cool. I get the feeling this guy is probably the softball of this tournament. I feel like the others after this guy are going to get much, much harder. Ah. I'll poo on you, worm. Reno. You know, you can do that all you want, it's really not getting you anywhere. I was hoping to knock it out, but... oh well. That said, really gotta keep that strength stat high. Maybe I'll send him on a rantry after this. Quan. A lot of worms. Quan. Is that, like, supposed to be Q-U-A-N? Like, is it supposed to be the Chinese name? And if so, why? Actually, his stat spread's really similar to ours. This is gonna be dangerous. Especially as he actually has like 100 more HP than me. Ooh, that's a bad start. Now, Bite has high accuracy, but maybe it's lower power. Yeah, making him waste all his will on Bite is probably in my best interest. That's right, we're gonna stay here and make kissy faces at each other until you run out of will. Guts, or whatever you want to call it. It's guts for the rest of the series. Okay, now's my opportunity. Yes! Mortal Kombat! Oh, that looked like it hit for a second there, and I got really excited. Okay. The worms weren't too bad. That was manageable. Wow, the dragon doesn't have a straight win record. I'm legit surprised. So this is the Trial Cup for Dragons. And you'll see why this is important if I win this. Which I might not, because this guy's really, really strong, as I recall. Oh dear, yes, he is very strong. I'm probably not winning this if we're being perfectly objective about it. Oh dear. Okay, don't stand in the range of that attack. Understood. And that burned out all his will, which is great, but I pretty much have to hit him with my strongest attack now in order to win. If I spend a whole lot of time missing, this is just going to go really, really, really meteorically downhill. Oh, that's not great. This is bad. Guys, that was a nice try, right? Oh, man, that's not good. No, 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 no. Oh, really wanted to win this one, too. Yep, that's that. I mean, that was a good showing for what it was. Yeah, he's way stronger than I remember. Monsters are tied to a final showdown. The dragon did not have a straight win record, so I get to fight someone other than the dragon in order to get the dragon. The irony of the situation is not lost on me. Well, he didn't knock me out, so I don't feel like I was overpowered necessarily, even though I totally was. My biggest mistake was standing in the range of his fire breath. I always forget how high accuracy that move is. And that's the thing about dragons, is like they have really consistently great stat growth across the board. Oh, you remembered you're an intelligence monster. Good. I'm glad for you. You took some notes from the dragon, I guess. But yeah, dragons have great stat growth, just like, period. And the only thing that really keeps them in check is that they, as monsters go, they have relatively short lifespans. Wow. The dragon might have schooled me, but the worms were not a concern. Lance wins. Good job, Hipster Snek. You know, so I can impress the committee, too. Lance did great. Yeah, he did. He freaking rocked it. Even when he lost, he still did a great job. Good to know he's still famous, because he can't go higher than 100. Congratulations, do you want to praise your monster? Of course. He was fantastic. And now that we've done that, we're going to trip a little bit of an event. Hello. How are you, sir? Thank you. It's a monster. It can't talk to Lance. Look what I've got. You're the bomb. I've been down with you since day one. Check you later. It even has kids as its fans. Coming. Excuse me, anyone here? Hi, Teska. I haven't seen you for a long time. Hello, Holly. How have you been? Good. Now I'm an independent, persistent breeder. Right? Yep. I'll agree to that. You haven't changed. I didn't think you would win the Trial Cup, but I'm very proud of you. To never count us out, Lance did well. I'm sorry. Don't get too excited yet. There are stronger dragons, you know. I know. It was a tough one entered in the August Invitational, but we'll get him too. That's the spirit, Holly. Wait. You must get invited first. Don't worry. The committee can't overlook your monster with such a good showing. You think so? You gotta be more confident. If you do win, you'll obtain the Dragon Tusk item. The Dragon Tusk. You may know that dragon can rarely be spawned by a CD. I don't know how true that is anymore, but generally in the first game, that was the rule. The Dragon Tusk will help. The committee recommends using it when you combine Naga or Dino monsters. So we get it if we win. Good luck, Holly and Hipster Snek. I'm ready to go. Let's win it, Hipster Snek. Don't work too hard. I almost like I said don't think about it too hard, but you always hurt yourself working for me. Huh? You didn't have to bring that up. Jeez, sorry. Hipster Snek, Holly has strong caring for monsters. That totally made sense. She'll be great to work with. Thanks for coming, Teska. See ya. Let's hope we get asked to the tournament. So that one's in August, which means the invitation actually will arrive in September. If there's ever some kind of offer like that, it's always delivered 1 month out. So yeah, sometime in July. And nope, that's not it. Okay. Gonna go ahead and rest though. Yeah, no, that was great. The fact that he actually pulled that off. It does show that he has the stats to make a good fighting chance in B rank. You guys think we should go for it? Maybe we should just go for it. We'll do a light training, and hopefully he won't be too tired from that. And I also have those taffies I bought, so we'll just give him one of those before he goes to fight. Monster Rancher 1 is a bit of an exploit, because you could actually give monsters multiple items during a single week. And that's not true in Monster Rancher 2. I'm not sure why Taffy was the fatigue reduction item, but doesn't seem to mind it. Let's give it a go. What the heck, right? We did pretty okay against the worms. But if everything else is comparable, this shouldn't be too bad. Or I'll get my butt handed to me, one or the other. You know. See, I can probably guess what that one's supposed to be said. I'm not completely illiterate. That's a mint, actually. That's what the monster I beat Monster Rancher Advance with. Oh dear. The real problem's going to be landing the hit. But let's go ahead and get close and figure out how we're going to do this. Wow. Alright. Luckily, she's in a big hurry to burn through as much of her will as possible, so that gives us a good start. But that particular pixie has good will regeneration, as you see here. A lot of the best monsters do. Alright, Blind Luck. Wow, I was about to say Blind Luck guided my hand, but the first hit actually connected, so I can't I can't complain too much. Well then. Really glad I got that attack. Suran. Suran? No, gotta be Suran. Could be Sran, like the U might not be... I'm overthinking this. Alright. Another intelligence tank, but this one actually has intelligence moves, so I need to be careful. Probably want to try to get as close as I can, as quickly as I can, so it can't take full advantage of that. Building an intelligence tank in this game would actually be really difficult. There's no real good way of facilitating that growth. Again, the limited trainings really kind of put a damper on the early games. It wasn't until the advanced games they really got good at balancing those properly. And the fact that the coach system wasn't carried over into, say, Monster Rancher DS was kind of a disservice. Okay, we probably have this unlocked now. I'm gonna try something a little reckless, but just for funsies. Oh, it hit! Yes! That's so cool! Giant backflipping rock snake. I couldn't have dreamed that would be so cool. This guy's had a straight win record, though. This guy's the real threat. I've raised hairs before. They're pretty willful. Kind of annoying. And again, boxers, like power speed builds, are also not very good because the dual training doesn't really allow for them. Pretty accurate, too. Low defense. I don't think it matters what range I'm at. I think I'm going to be in danger the entire fight. This guy is the one who's, did he miss on a 96% chance? That's incredible. I mean, not impossible, because it can never be a 0 or 100% hit rate, ever. But it is like, I'm just like legit surprised. It's like, again, applied statistics, man. Can't trust him. Okay, looks like we're going to thrive in the B rank. If we do well at the Trial Cups, I might make it a point to try to get him to A before his lifespan's over, if time permits. Really got the sweet, sweet dosh rolling in now. I don't care if he gets a little spoiled. Well, by expanding our ranch house in the monster's pen, it's about time to get rid of our ranch house. I agree. Got cash and we need more space. What about the hut? Say the better the monster's living conditions, the better the monster is. I think, not in this game, but Monster Rancher 2 going forward, doing that's a prerequisite for like big monsters like Golem and Zilla. Cost 2,000 to rebuild the house. That is literally a drop in the bucket. Monster's Hut, 2,500. That literally just got paid for. Like, the 5,000 that we just earned more than covered that. Seems well. That's exactly what I wanted to see. And I'm going to hold out for the next Trial Cup, and hopefully the Summer Cup, and the battle against the Dragon in August. Right. Go ahead and rest. So, this is referred to as a never-tired raising method, and it makes it so that they don't lose much lifespan to fatigue. Now, he already has a little bit, but mostly in his infancy, where he could kind of, quote-unquote, afford to lose a little bit more. That is not what I wanted. I wanted to see battle. Nothing this month. It could be a good chance to go on a Rantry. But what would I send him for? Maybe for skill. See if maybe he can get another high accuracy attack. I'll do a little save scumming. Now that we know that we can operate pretty safely in the B rank, I won't drag you guys through every single random fight up until I'm over here in the Trial Cup again. So I'm going to cut you guys loose, and I will follow up with you, and what for you will be just a couple of seconds.